Okay, so Bastion Module 1, here we go. It's an interface designed to augment and enhance a Marauder's siege abilities, like a Dreadnought. Basically, you turn this thing on, it results in increased rate of defensive self-sustenance and boost to the ship's overall damage resistances. So you get a boost in your damage resistance, you get a boost in your either armor repair or your shield booster hull point amount. Extends the reach of the vessel's weapon systems, so you get longer range on your weapons. And due to the ionic field created, all remote effects, friendly or enemy, will not affect the ship. So your friends can't repair you, your friends can't boost your sensors, which is possible. All that's possible. Your enemies cannot jam you, which is pretty bad. That's awesome, because there are certain factions out there that love to jam you, and it sucks. But your ship will be a stationary, basically, damage monster, which Marauders were kind of damage monsters anyways. Not exactly an alpha damage monster, but a DPS monster. So now with a Bastion module, you'll be a stationary damage monster. In addition, the lack of power to mobility subsystems means that neither standard propulsion nor so you're stationary. You can only fit one Bastion module to one ship. The Bastion module is subject to stacking penalty when used with other modules. I might have to look into that. The amount of shield boost gained from the Bastion module is subject to a stacking penalty when used with other modules that affect the same attribute on the ship. Excuse me, so that means that my Caldari Navy shield boost... Oop, I just turned that offline. Show info. Shield boost bonus of 37.5%. And I think Tech 2 is like 35%. Or something. So this is like 2.5% better. And the fitting is much lower, which means it doesn't take up as much as my CPU or power grid. So I need to research this and find out whether I need to take that off. Oh crap. Where'd it go? Oh, damn it. I need to change my windows. Because every time you hit info, it's going to open it in the same window. Instead of opening a new window, I still have not customized my UI the way it used to be. So attributes, 30% increase in resistances to armor and shield, which is awesome because that means that if your shield tank breaks, the boost in armor resistances will give you a buffer that you normally would not have. So you get a little extra time to get the hell out of there. Well, no, because as soon as you turn it off, you lose. Interesting. Oh, that could suck. Well, it's going to give you an increase in buffer points anyways. Armor repair bonus, 100%. Where's the shield? Shield boost bonus, 100%. So I guess you can just get rid of the shield boost thing. Hull explosive damage fall off bonus, 25% fall off bonus, 25% optimal range. But there's no actual damage. So there's no actual damage modifier. That's fine. Requires a high slot. Yes, we saw that. I had an added high slot. CPU usage 10. That's nothing. 100 megawatts. That's dropping the bucket. Interesting. And it costs 11 million ISK. Or I could pay only 9.9 million if I was willing to fly to Rennes, which I told you is the Minmatar trade hub, is Rennes. But if I'm lazy, I could just buy one here for a little bit more. But I may need to go to Ren's anyways to buy some more stuff. So we'll see what happens. And just so you know, down here at the bottom, if you have buyers, if I actually had one and I screwed up and like, I forgot, how do you do this? Yeah, double left click. Okay, then I can buy, cancel. People scam all the time by putting the wrong amount of zeros. See, if I actually had one in my inventory, I could go ahead and sell it for half the cost. Screw that. Cancel. Oop, cancel. So, yep, I need to figure out how to refit this Marauder to best run missions so that I can run a mission for the first time in 3+ years. Not 3+ years. 2.5 years. Oh, it's so pretty. And they put ship spinning back. Pew, pew. There was a trick to where if you held down left click, how did that work? And then like you took your mouse off the screen or something and then came back on the screen, it would like spin for a long time. Oh look, a radar dish. I'm sorry, a LADAR dish. Mimitar used LADAR. I think Amar actually used radar. And what else is there? There's different sensor types. Each race uses different types of sensors. LADAR is the worst, but we fly our ships with now shiny, high-tech duct tape and scaffolding, mind you. And apparently there's skills. I'm just going to end this now, and I'll come back later. Alright, bye. Okay, folks, so I've made 2 jumps over to a mold, which is like a starter system, or it used to be starter system for the Minotaur. And as such, the station houses basically what they sell, which you can only buy these from computers or NPCs. Players, as far as I know, can't make skill books. It's one of the only things that NPCs control the market on. And I guess giving players control of skill books could be bad because players love to screw up the market if they get a chance. Market. Somewhere, okay. So there's some new skills that I don't have, and I don't know if I need them, but I want them. So I've identified a couple. So here we go. Armor. There's 2 armor skills that I don't know. These seem new. One affects adaptive nanomembranes, and one affects actual armor hardeners. So yeah, I'm gonna buy these. Both of these. No, I don't want. No, stop. Advanced. No, god dang it. Cancel. Bring up the damn view details. Okay, thank you. If you're not careful, the market can screw you up. So I want to buy it here. As you can see, skill books are generally priced all the same unless players move some, like somebody has here. They've bought up some, moved them to Ren's, because Ren's is, like I said, the market hub for Minmatar region. Minmatar space, really, and or the one that I've always used. And so they moved some down here and sold them at a little higher price because they know that there's a lot of traffic there and people are buying other stuff. But I'm only 2 jumps away from a mold. Lustrovic's 2 jumps. So I'm going to go ahead and buy one of these. Let's go back. Armor, what would I just buy? Armor resistance phasing. I'm going to buy this armor layering, even though, well, Yeah, because hurricanes usually you buffer tank and some other stuff, armor buffer tank. So I'm gonna buy one of these. So the siege module doesn't require any skills. I've already maxed out the skills that the Bastion, excuse me, not a siege module, but the Bastion module requires. But there's also a new propulsion system. Where are we going to propulsion? Propulsion. Why can I not see this? Oh, navigation. I'm sorry, not propulsion. It's going to be under navigation. So you have, in Eve, you have afterburners, which boost the speed of a ship a good amount, you know, nothing insane, but they boost the speed of a ship. Then you've got micro warp drives that really boost the speed of a ship. However, they also magnify the signature of a ship, and by signature I mean its signal signature that other ships use their sensors used to lock on. So a small ship using a micro warp drive now, as far as sensors are concerned, is like the size of a cruiser, and so ships can target it much faster because it's presenting a bigger signature. Afterburners don't do that, but their speed increases a lot lower than micro warp drive. Like this cheetah here that you guys saw me flying through deep space. If I turned on that micro warp drive, this cheetah got up to like 3,000 meters a second. Or my base speed with all my skills and stuff and the nanofiber on the ship, I was flying at like 500 meters a second. An afterburner would have probably got me to like 1,200 meters a second. And the micro warp drive, like I said, got me to over 3,000 meters a second. So there's your difference. Now there's this thing called a micro jump drive. Here's the skill book. Let's skill using micro jump drives reduces activation by 5%. That's capacitor, 5% capacitor reduction per skill level. And it uses intelligence and perception. Here's the prerequisites. Large micro jump drive, so it shows you the module. Micro jump drive. It's a module that spools up, then jumps the ship forward 100 kilometers in the direction it is facing. Upon arrival, the ship maintains its direction and velocity. Warp scramblers can be used to jam them. Spool up time is reduced by the micro jump drive operation skill, which I'm about to get. The micro jump drive was developed. So this is interesting, and I've seen that this has also been targeted towards marauders, because basically you turn on your Bastion module, blow shit up, and then your Bastion module, you turn it off, it cycles off, and then you salvage everything within range, and then you micro jump drive 100 kilometers towards some other stuff and either continue to kill or you salvage and loot. So I'm going to get this and start training this, and then we'll worry about figuring out how to operate the damn thing later, actually in game.